Previously on the NES Pursuit.
Ricky, do you like this game at all?
It's alright.
Got him again!
Ricky.
Hey, I'm Aaron.
And I'm John.
And we're Retro Liberty. Make your freaking Instagram and sign into it every day and keep up with the people. Okay?
I don't want to.
You need to!
I don't want to.
You're freaking like stuck in 1950.
I know, I love it.
You got a smartphone like 2 months ago. You got the internet like last year. You don't have a Facebook. You don't have a Twitter. You're making an Instagram.
That is pretty funny.
Freaking old man.
I am old school.
So Ricky and I played video games last night for about 3 hours till about 1 a.m. So we're pretty tired. But regardless, we wake up at 5:30 anyways and head to a local swap meet. It's not one we usually do that good at, so let's see if we can turn our luck around today.
Hey.
What's up, people? Good morning. We are at another swap meet. We're excited today. It's 7 a.m. The swap meet did just open. We just had some Del Taco. Ricky, what are you going to find today?
Well, I'm guessing my third Demon's Crest for sure.
I almost slapped him this early in the morning, but it's too early. I want to find anything NES. I don't know, maybe Mighty Final Fight. We were talking about that. That's hard to find though. But.
We're gonna find that.
So, alright, let's go. Goodbye! How much for the PS2?
PS2, it's the same thing. It's modded.
Okay, yeah, just curious.
Yeah, it's modded.
So as we walk into the swap meet, one of the first things we see is a guy who has a lot of random mods. It's something we don't really see very often and don't really know how to price this kind of stuff. So it kind of makes it hard to settle on offers when you don't know anything about it.
As is condition.
How much for this one?
$5.
$5?
Yeah. And there's 2 controllers there, I think.
I'll buy that if you don't, Ricky. Mega Drive, let me show that.
There's another one there.
It's the Mega Drive. Not the Genesis.
Yeah, not the Genesis.
For all you lads out there, British blokes. You getting it?
You can get it.
Stupid.
You idiot.
Alright, I'll take it. $5?
Yeah.
Cool.
This one I'll probably give you one of the... No, you
Okay.
good.
You sure? Sweet.
I already have one. I actually already have two.
Another Genesis with 2 controllers, which is kind of funny because normally I don't see that many Genesises, and it's been like our first 2 booths.
Today's Genesis time.
Today's Genesis day, so hopefully we find a Musha or something like that. That'd be a long shot. But I think 8-Bit Eric has Musha. Eric, if you're watching, do you have Musha? I think you do.
I tried to put my head in my...
Star Fox Assault. No manual, but the game looks good. Ricky, ask him how much.
Yeah, it was like that, but she says it's much better. How much for the game? $5. $5? Yeah, but she's much better.
$5?
She had a lot of
I would buy that
paper,
for
like,
$5,
long
right?
time. Like right now she has a little bit.
We've only been here for about 10 minutes at this point, and the morning is already treating us pretty well. And then Ricky stumbles on a gaming system that I have personally never seen out in the wild.
See an Xbox?
Yeah.
How much are the systems, like the Xbox or this one? Or?
How much for this one?
For this I want 25.
For which one? You like this one?
25 también por eso, 25.
25.
20.
Do you have the controllers or anything?
So as you may have noticed, we asked about 2 systems even though we only really cared about one of them. It's always a good idea to kind of downplay the one system and act like you're not too excited about it.
But Ricky ran upon. I think it's the Japanese version of Sega Saturn.
Sí, no es el regular.
Ricky's getting his bean burrito on.
Si lo compro, vente a tirar ese con él.
Que si le bajan 20 a los toques, el control y el... Dice que sí.
Sí. Okay.
Ricky, the verdict?
Sí.
C. Simone. Ricky is getting it. $20. He ended up getting a controller with it, a joystick type. So, I'd say good work because we don't run across them. That's the first I've ever seen it out in the wild. So, good job, Ricky.
This thing is so sweet. It's actually a rare 1965 Coca-Cola vending machine. They're really hard to find these days. I'm just kidding.
Oh, dude, I thought you were being serious. I was all into it.
When you go game hunting at the same places a lot, you expect to see the same people all the time. But today we saw somebody different who had a lot of good games. We figured that he'd be selling them for like $15 to $20 each, but that wasn't the case.
This is actually one of the games I used to play when I was a kid a lot. Actually, both of them. Fatal Fury 2 and Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
With a lot of extra,
Yeah.
a lot of extra pepper on it.
Lots of pepper.
Or Cool Ranch.
Gross. I actually just got grossed out.
Resident Evil,
Residue.
The Nemesis, and Resident Evil 2. Actually, I was looking for this
How
one.
much are the games? Do you work here? Okay.
The game's $5 each.
So you guys may know by now, we give you guys the advice quite often of talking to resellers, even if you don't like them. And thank God we talked to this guy. He invited us to the back of his semi-truck to all of his stuff before he got to price this stuff and even check what the games are. Oh man, we're excited.
Will you give us a deal if we buy more of like 5 or something?
Fine. You can take this one. It's a you give me camera.
Oh, come on, man! You don't give up.
This is a swap. We can swap. You don't have
We were just talking about that. No one brings anything to swap anymore.
Yeah, it's a swap meet. Don't we get to swap stuff?
Yeah, we will swap.
Oh, previously rented. I don't like that logo on it.
I think you might be able to take it off.
Try a blowtorch. Blowtorches are capable of giving off much more heat than a hairdryer. Now gently blow the flame directly onto the sticker, and the sticker should just melt right off.
So I got some good games right here. Resident Evil 0, Neo Contra, Resident Evil Code Veronica, and Alone in the Dark. All complete, all good. He wants 5 each. Any deal if I take 4?
I said that means
Come on, some sort of deal.
it's a $20. It's cheap.
I know.
Cheap.
That's alright. I
It's
won't
cheap.
argue.
He's just really cheap.
I'm just extra cheap. That guy was cool and good deals. All like good PlayStation 2 games and PlayStation games for $5 each. He didn't care if they were Final Fantasy. He didn't care if they were Resident Evil games. He was cool. Just straight up $5, and he let us go to his truck and go through his stuff. That was cool. We got
guy's cool.
Good. I got Neo Contra. great condition. So he was cool. There was a lot more that I actually want, but I don't want to spend all my money yet. So we might be going back there. Maybe.
I already spent all mine. I probably have to hit the ATM soon.
More money, more power.
So if there's one system we never see any games for, that would be the Jaguar. And we also found box Game Gear games, which we never see. So like I said, we don't know anything about the Jaguar, so it's really hard to decipher prices with this guy. I'm guessing they were a good deal.
So this guy has a lot of good stuff. I'm looking behind Ricky too. There's like a bunch of Atari stuff in the box. But on top of that, I mean, I don't collect for Game Gear at all, but I never see Game Gear stuff in the box like this, especially in a condition like this. You just don't see it. Cyborg Justice, Altered Beast, Grand Theft Auto on the Game Boy. This is good stuff. I mean, I'm guessing $10 is around the cost. I mean, I can't say for sure because I don't know.
After all that discussion, we ended up not getting any Jaguar or Game Gear stuff. And I'll be honest with you guys, I hate looking at price charting while I'm out in the wild. It makes me feel like I'm not really a collector and I should be collecting stuff I know about anyway.
Yeah.
Needs some cleaning, but it'll work.
But for 50 cents, this guy's giving us 50 cents. Can't beat that, right?
Seriously.
There you go. Hey, thanks,
Anything
dude.
here, 50 cents.
Uh-oh.
Man.
Got any more games?
Check this out, man. Murder weapon, murder weapon, murder weapon, murder weapon.
Oh, hey. Never known he needed to murder somebody. Ricky pisses me off too much. Boombox. There's one serious hunchback on this thing. Look at this guy. This is a hunchback of Notre Dame, but that's pretty bad right there. That guy's on death's door.
I'm not a man.
50 cents for this?
What's that? Oh, that $1.
Let me see that mic, Chris. Shut that mic off. Straight up like VHS tape status?
Yeah, I think it's 280p.
It probably is. Probably 180p.
Pretty sweet.
I miss the days of VHS.
We'll think about it.
And we just picked this up.
Let us know what you think.
Let us know what you think. We just got a camera bag for $1. And it's dirty, but it's actually in really good condition. So, how do you feel about that, Chris? That's going to be your swag.
In addition to my backpack?
No, you don't have to wear the backpack.
Oh.
One of us will rock a backpack.
Yeah.
Look at you, dude.
Yeah, I think it's good.
I know everything.
Well, this is gonna look beautiful when I'm done with it. When I show you guys on the pickups. Chris, I don't know if Chris is believing me that I'll fix it, but it looks like it's pepper.
Is that rat poop? Ew, dude. Is it really?
I don't know what it is, dude. I think it's Cool Ranch hands all over it.
I thought you said a Cool Ranch ham. That thing looks disgusting. It really is like big flake.
I just looked at the thing. Look, I'm gonna have to clean everything. I have to take it apart.
The pins too.
The pins are like full of like.
Ooh. Try to see if Chris can get in there. Let him hold it. Just hold it still.
Can you get in there?
Getting that?
Yeah.
That is disgusting. All right. That is peppercorn pins.
I'm gonna
right
try
there.
to clean this and play it.
That'll maybe if Ricky cleans it by the time we film this pickup, then we'll put it in there.
See if it works.
Us playing it and trying it. And if you don't see it in there, that means we didn't get it to work. So.
Despite having a really good day there at the swap meet that we never do good at, especially with finding that Mega Drive and that Japanese Saturn, we headed over to a Goodwill after and there's nothing to show. It sucked. Somehow we ended up buying some stupid CDs we don't even want or don't even listen to. But the day's been great overall, so we're thankful. And now it's time to show you guys our pickups. Oh man, you're excited, aren't you?
Watch this. Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good night, good evening, tally ho.
And if I don't see you later, good evening, good. What's that from?
Fail already, Ricky.
I'm back.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Ricky.
And we're Retro Liberty. And this is the part of our video where we show you guys our pickups in a more detailed way. And let's let Ricky start as usual.
I got the Sega Saturn Japanese version.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But inside was X-Men vs. Street Fighter.
Which is awesome.
Awesome.
And you got the whole thing for $20.
Came with this sweet controller.
Yeah, that's cool. First time we've seen them out there. And we've been doing this for a while, and first time I've ever seen the Japanese one, so.
Didn't come with the wires, but I'll get them eventually.
Well, yeah, we don't see it, so it was worth getting. Definitely.
Way worth
Good
getting.
job, Ricky.
Thank you. And for my other pickup, Star Fox Assault.
Which is cool.
Really fun. It's actually a lot like the N64 one.
Yeah, I think there's kind of a lot of haters on it, but I don't get it because I think it's awesome.
I think it's the other one, Adventures, that gets all the hate.
Does it? Does this one
was pretty fun.
Does this one have cool quotes like the Super 64 one?
Dude, no one has quotes like the 64 one.
My emperor, I failed you.
Okay, yeah, 64 wins quotes of all time.
And I already got this game, but I didn't have it for Dreamcast. It's of Arcadia.
Yeah, that's
for the
awesome.
Dreamcast.
I know Greg from Arcade Impossible was last time. He's like, I've been looking for that, and now we got both. Ricky has both, so.
Sorry,
Ricky.
Greg.
Yeah, dog. Alright, what else, Ricky?
This one I got from our buddy Mike Burt
A while back.
a while back. Actually, I just hadn't shown it. Complete in box. It's got everything in it.
Yeah, tell me how much you paid for that, too. Like $2.
Like $2.
Dude, our buddy Mike hooked us up.
Thanks, Mike.
So scared.
Hello? Yeah, like $2 for a freaking Game Genie NES one, and that is pretty much needed to beat a lot of games in the NES, because NES don't mess around.
NES hard.
Yeah, all you kids, if you're watching, probably not if you're not retro, but if you don't know anything about retro, they didn't come easy back in the day.
Get one of these.
Yeah.
Game Genie, Rokaroo, the awesome video game enhancer for your Nintendo Entertainment System.
I think I bought a Contra 3 off Mike, and it was complete in box, so I traded it with our buddy Sean. Traded for Mega Man 6. Easiest way to get a Mega Man 6, you combine 2 and 4 together.
That thing is Mega Man sexy, because that is
Yeah.
like mint condition.
I didn't want to open it, but it still has all the plastic. It's like whoever opened it, like perfectly,
Yeah.
like
Did like the little
slice
sliceroni on top. And
But-
Mega Man 6, that's the one where he first was red, right? Where he mixed with Rush, I think. I think it's where he
yeah,
combines with
he
Rush.
like flies and
Yeah.
Is that Metal Man?
No, Metal Man's Mega Man.
No, Knight.
I don't remember. We play Mega Mans too much to
I
where
get 'em confused.
It's so confused with it's like Flower Man and Clown Man and everything.
But
now, so.
awesome, honestly.
Yeah, very cool.
Sean, thank you again.
Thank you. And that's it for Ricky. And now my turn. I will start out with Neo Contra, which is really cool. It's not a typical side-scrolling Contra. It's more kind of like isometric. Kind of reminds me of Smash TV in a way. But it's really cool. I know when you first have got it, it's kind of like, I think it's, there's another Contra right before it that was kind of like this too. And it kind of, people had mixed feelings on it.
Yeah.
So, but I do like it. I know it's not the typical run and gun like we all like, but it's awesome.
But it's Contra.
Yeah, it's Contra,
Don't
and it's
forget
awesome. I'll show these together just because Resident Evil Code Veronica X and Resident Evil 0, which
Resident
are
Evil good.
Resident Evil good, man.
Yeah.
I still think Resident Evil 1, like one of the scariest things ever was when that scene in the beginning when that zombie's eating and he just turns around
And
slow
looks
motion.
right at you.
Oh, dude, as a kid, I was like,
Holy crap!
yeah, that's a freaking good game. So, two good games right here. They're both amazing. If you guys don't know Resident Evil, kind of doubt you don't, so I'm not going to explain too much. They're great. And then, kind of keeping on the same track, Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare, which I know the first Alone in the Dark was on MS-DOS, which was really polygon-y and really scary and groundbreaking. I think this is kind of like the follow-up to that, and if my brain serves me correctly, you're like a guy you're in an airplane in the beginning and it gets attacked by a monster, and then you land on an island, and then you go from there.
I remember playing that game, but eventually I like got stuck.
I remember you told me that.
I ran out of bullets.
That's like one of the first
I
things
couldn't kill anybody.
That's one of the first things you told me when I met you, because I remember this was on your counter, and
for
you were
the
like, oh, I
Dreamcast.
got stuck on it, I couldn't beat it. But yeah, this game, and it puts you alone in the dark, which, think about it, that's scary in itself, being alone in the dark. Unless you're with Ricky. Oh. And then I got Mario Bros for $5, but it's the original Mario Bros. And if
It's
you
cool. It's cool to have.
Yeah, and if you guys
honestly.
don't know, it's not the side scroller. It's basically a platformer.
It's the arcade. You know the little arcade when they
You're
where
just
they
one
blow-
screen, jump up and down, hit the pow, boom, boom, pow. You hit and knock the turtles and crabs and all that, and Mario gets crabs. Oh no! So it's cool. The last thing I got, a Mega Drive. Yeah!
Nice.
I've been wanting one of these just because I don't have one. And what it is, if you guys don't know, I showed it in the video, but it's the non-American, you know, like European and everywhere else it was released. And it's the same thing as a Genesis, 16-bit
But it's mega.
goodness, but it's Mega. It has. So really cool, awesome. I was really happy to find this. Guy gave it to me for $5 with 2 controllers.
That was
Hey,
honestly a good deal.
2 controllers for $5 is worth it. So to get the Mega Drive with it, psh,
What's up with these stupid imports? Wait, I'm Mexican.
sweet. Just kidding, I didn't really throw it. I don't know if it looked like it in the video. Hey, that's it. That was sweet and short.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful boy. Like the videos, guys. Keep liking them. You guys did awesome. Dude, the last NES Pursuit video is like almost at 700 likes.
Dude.
That's insane, you guys.
Thanks.
The views are like, what, 4,500 and to get 700 likes out of that? I know channels that get videos that have like 50,000 views and get like 100 likes, so you guys are awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you.
seriously.
You guys, we appreciate it. We bow to you guys as always. I just chopped all you guys up. And comment, you're talking to Ricky mainly. I'm at editing 24/7.
He
and
is.
subscribe, because we are here every week, as always, right, Ricky?
Yeah. And you should check out Aaron's Instagram because it's pretty funny.
Ricky has an Instagram too, and Chris does. Ricky Retro Liberty and Chris Retro Liberty. So check them out on Instagram. We do some funny things. I do some really stupid things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Facebook and all that. So you guys are funny. We have big old conversations with you guys, as I say every time. And that's it, right, Ricky?
I guess so.
So we'll see you guys next week. Oh, Telly. Oh, what? Ricky has something.
I also bought 2 games, but I forgot to show them.
What was it?
Fatal Fury 2 and Street Fighter Turbo.
You know what? It's in the video, so it doesn't even matter.
Thank you.
So
you can cut this out.
Nah, I might put it in. So I might put it in. Oh! Okay, it's time to go. Ricky and I have been blabbing, and I probably edit out half the stuff we just said because we got kind of weird. So tally ho, amigos, and goodbye.
Yeah, there you go.
Language. He clicked Espanol. That's jacked up, Ricky. This is America. Just pop him in. Someone asked him a question about like something about Mexico on a podcast we're gonna be on, and Ricky had no idea like about Mexican independence. So.
I told you I'm not Mexican.
It's a fraud.